I'm Jacqueline O.
And I'm Duncan Davis.
And you're watching Dice Squad.
Hey guys, how's it going? This is Dice Squad. I am Marshall Dice, also as Adam Campbell.
General Dice, Todd Evangelista.
And this is Dice Squad, the only show where I'm only holding one card. Which, you know what that means?
You're holding one card.
Which means I have to say a certain word. Which means that's our game today there, General.
It's all Spanish all the time.
It's Uno!
If you say Uno, no good. You're going to lose again.
So
all
today's
right.
game we're talking about is Uno.
That's right.
This game has been around forever.
Not really. They just stole it from Crazy Eights. But anyhow, so this is, let me see here. This is the directions. And let me see who created this game. Mr. Mattel. Mr. Mattel.
Or, as they're more commonly referred to as, it's Mattel.
Yes.
Creators of games and toys like Barbie,
Yep.
Hot Wheels.
And the famous feminist novel, Our Barbies Ourselves. But anyhow, so this game is called Uno. Many people have played it, I'm sure, in the home audience. Looking at you, Jessica. And what we do to start,
What about Norway?
I'm going to do them later. Don't give it away.
Oh, okay.
So, is it Norway or Finland? Anyhow, so what we did was we cut the cards to see who had the high card. Remember, pictures are going to be zeros. So we had to do it a couple times, but you are going first.
That is correct. Now, in the game of Uno, there are 4 colors. You have red, blue, yellow, and green.
I do.
So right now, we have a 5, and we have a yellow 5 out on our first draw here. Now, in my hand of cards, I have to either put down a yellow card or a 5.
That's right.
I happen to have 2 options here. I have a yellow 7, which I could put down because it is a yellow card. Now, let's say, for example...
And this yellow card just came from the top of the deck, so it's totally random.
But let's just say I didn't have either of those in my option. I could put down one of these cards.
That's a wild card.
This is a wild card, which means I can change the color and I can go General. It's now green.
Green! Oh, no!
But
And then I would have to come up with the green card.
now, there are other certain cards that have special abilities, but we'll go through a few different turns because we might pull those from our deck and we can start describing them as we start playing with them.
And our goal is to get rid of all 7 cards that we started with. We dealt out 7 to each of us. Now, if there were more players, it would just go clockwise around the horn. There are special cards we should mention. The skip card and the reverse card in a 2-player game are going to be the same.
Correct.
A little bit. No. Yes.
Well, the reverse card's a little bit...
Yeah. No, the reverse card means it goes back to me. Oh no, maybe the reverse card does nothing. Well, we'll burn that bridge when we come to it. All right. Here we go.
Don't you mean cross?
Yeah, sure. And I am cross. In any case, I have a couple of options. I have a 7, and I had a 5, and I had another 5.
Or you could hide the cards underneath the table like you're doing.
Yes, I always keep another deck down here, so when I drop a card, I can pull the card I need. All right. So I am going to play yellow and hope for the best.
So you're playing a yellow 4. Now, we should also mention...
Now, I could have... And, folks, pro tip, don't sort your cards, because then they'll know when you
That's
pick.
true. But also, I think we forgot to mention there, General, that if we do not have a card to play down, like, for example, if I didn't have this wild, which I'll be playing this turn, but if I didn't have a yellow card, what would happen is that I would have to pull another card from the deck.
And then you don't get a turn.
Correct. And then it would go back to you, and you would have to play a card.
In Crazy Eights, you would have to keep picking until you could play. But in Uno, you just pick one card, and then you move on. And unfortunately, you, by doing that, didn't give me an option. Oh, you did. Oh, what color?
I'm going to make it blue.
Blue it is. So I am going to go ahead and play this blue 6.
And I will match your 6 with a 7 of blue.
All right. And then I will change it to green.
Ah! See right there, folks. What happened was, because it's a 7 and a 7, the color got changed
That's
to
right.
green.
I didn't need a wild to change it. I just couldn't call it.
But luckily, I have a 7 of green as well.
Oh my gosh! Luckily, I have a green.
As do I.
I also have a green.
And I have a green. I'm going to say Uno. Because I only have one card left.
Oops. I don't have a card. So I'm going to have to pull a card. Oh, and I can now, because it matches,
That is
I
correct.
can now play it. So
However, my card does not match it, so I will lose my Uno and have to pull another card.
And I again don't have a card, so I will pull a card and try and get away with this.
Now, General, that doesn't work.
What? What are you saying?
What I'm saying is that your 9 looks like it's supposed to be a 6. See that?
Oh,
line underneath?
I didn't notice that. Okay. Remember,
Nice try there, General.
remember, Uno is so old that it invented cheating. when they had
All right,
Mattel
I
for
cannot pull,
cheaters.
So I gotta pull another card.
All right, so I am going to go ahead and play this one.
Now again, General, you
Oh, that's the same one. Oh, I
It's the
didn't
same
notice.
thing.
Okay. Oh. Hey-oh. All right.
All right, I have to pull again.
Now, watch this. I got this card. Now, I'm playing with the new Uno non-extreme, but pretty close to extreme. It has, you can make your own cards there, and that's, you get 3 of them. But I took this game to the Parma High School in Parma, and within one play, somebody had ripped the Uno Wild +4 card. So luckily, we had a blank. So now I'm going to play that, and you have to pick 4 of the cards up, and I will call blue.
Now, see, that is one of the most deadliest deadliest
Yeah,
cards.
it's deadly. I knew it when I picked it up.
Because it lets you draw 4. Now, there are draw 2 cards in the deck,
Yeah.
but the legendary draw 4 wild is pretty
Uh-huh.
pretty deadly there.
But I tell you what, if you give her up or you let her down, I'll let you not draw 4. Nope, I'm not going to do it,
And
Rick.
what's the color?
Blue.
Blue?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I see your blue, and I'll give you a 7 of blue.
All right, I will count down with a 6.
And I will count down with a 2.
And I will also play a 2. Unjo. Oh, wait, how do you say it?
Uno.
Uno.
But luckily, I have a special card there, General.
Oh, no.
Nice try. I'm going to skip you.
Oh, no. Play
Go
again.
back to me. Reverse.
Oh, no, it
So
goes back
reverse
to
back
you.
to me.
All right.
And I'm going to play my wild card.
Oh, no.
And I will call the color yellow.
Yellow. Unfortunately, I don't have Lello.
Yes.
I have that card now. All right.
All right. An 8.
All right. I don't have Lello.
Unfortunately, though, that's where my road ends, and I must also pull one.
Oh, no. All right. Okay.
This is the game that never ends.
It'll be all right. All right. I'm going to call. You got to draw 4 there.
I know I got to draw 4.
I'm going to go ahead and call red.
All right. I drew one too many.
All right.
So my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Draw 2, General.
Draw 2. Oh, no. Okay. And, I can still play. Oh, and it's my color that I called. Okay, there you go.
I'll do a 5.
5. I'll do a 5.
Ooh, you changed the color.
That's right. It's blue now.
Darn. God. Oh, yes. Back to red.
Oh, no. And now I have to draw a card.
4.
Okay. There. 4. It's green.
Good thing I have a green 4.
Oh, no. Now I have to draw. Okay.
And I'll make it red again.
Then I'll do that.
And I'll do that.
And I'll do that. Ha! In your face.
I have a yellow 3.
But you didn't say Uno.
I
Cry. You cry now.
All right, I'll pull one. All right.
Okay, that's right. Oh, No, you had Uno. I thought this was your winning card.
No. I didn't. I just put it. I was about to say Uno. You wouldn't let me. You were too busy yelling at me.
Skip. Play again. I'm out, but I forgot to say Uno, so I got to draw.
You cry now.
I want to win. I wanted to win.
But luckily, I'm sorry, General.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry. This game is mine. I play this special card where we swap hands.
Swap hands.
And I call the color red. Uno.
Oh, no. But I can pull a card. I don't win.
And I win
Oh,
the game Uno.
I wanted to win. I wanted to win. So, that is the end of Uno, mercifully.
game. When you win.
Not really. It's not fun.
Not fun?
it's,
I had
it's
fun.
all right. It's all right.
What are your thoughts?
It's simple. If you like to see kids cry, go ahead and play this game with them because when they have to draw cards from the card you played, boy, do they not like it.
Yeah, Director Dice made me cry a
You
couple
should
times.
mention the special rule. Maybe it's only in Extreme Uno,
Well-
and that is called stacking.
Here's the thing: is that because I've heard about this last year, sometime on the internet. You know how great the internet
Yeah.
is; it's always reliable.
Yeah.
I've heard about the ruling.
That's why
about-
we're on it.
That's true. About stacking and how you can't stack multiple draw cards on an opponent.
But
because
Marshall, what is stacking?
stacking is where you put like draw twos, and you just keep going and going and going with draw twos. Like if you have a bunch of red draw twos, because the game works.
Does it only work with draw twos?
Or it could also work with draw fours with your wild cards. Absolutely.
No.
But
I thought no. The kids at the high school told me that the stacking was that if you had, say, 3 red cards, you put them all down.
I don't think that's true.
Well, I guess I thought it was all homebrew, but these things come out of high school, so who knows?
That's true.
And
But the other thing that I'm also interested about Uno is the fact that just like Monopoly, if you remember way back when we had our Monopoly game that took a whole year and
yeah,
we talked about the many different versions of Monopoly. There are many different versions of Uno because, like Monopoly, there are There's cat Uno,
Yeah.
dog Uno,
and we should have
TV. There's Friends Uno. I think
Right.
Stranger Things Uno.
we should have mentioned one other rule though.
Harry
That
Potter Uno.
the wild card you can play at any time, because if I wanted, you had one card. If I had drawn a wild, I could have messed you up maybe.
Right.
But the wild +4, you can only play that if that's the only card you have available to play. And if the person plays that wild +4, you can call them on it and say, "Wait a minute, I think you're tricking me, and you got to show me your hand, and you got to show them the hand, and then if that was the only card they could play, then it was a legal play. You got to pick 4 more." So, should mention these. There's little ins and outs for Uno, but anyways, that's it for this show.
So, General, wait a minute now.
What?
These past couple episodes, you were wanting to end early. You got somewhere to be?
I have to be in Norway.
Okay, well.
Gonna ride the subways
really
there.
quick, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, 1 being the worst, how would you rate this game?
I was gonna give it a 1, or an un, or an Uno, if you will, but I don't think I will. It's better than that. Is it better than Sorry? No, it is not. So that'll be a 3.
3?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to at least top you there, General. I like this game.
I'm setting the bar pretty low for you.
You are setting the bar pretty low. I'd have to give this a good 6.5 out of 10.
Okay, and then we should mention that a 3 is a very low score, but it's not. A 2 and a 1 would be like is failing. But 3, I would not recommend buying this game for over $5 at Walgreens.
Or you could pick
Walgreens, the place where you can buy Uno for $6. Anyways, it's the but then your grade of 6.5 some people mention to us, "Oh, that's a failure," because in your school, if somebody got 65%, that's not good. But we look at it as, 8, 9, 10 is like really a recommendation. 6 and 7 is okay, and or 6 and 7 is good. 4 and 5 is okay, and then 3 and under pretty much is no. Don't go for it. But I will play it with kids because I like to see children cry.
And on that note,
That's right.
I'm going to skip your turn
Yes, I should.
so I can have one last turn. But from all of us here at Dice Squad, this is Marshall Dice, also is Adam Campbell.
General Dice, Todd Evangelista. We got to play something
Saying-
good next time.
Uno America.
Classic games.